The Great Vowel Shift was a systematic change in the long vowels of the English language. Sometimes called the Tudor Vowel Shift, it took place in stages over 3 centuries, between 1450 to about 1700. The consequences of this change are enormous. Among other things, it accounts for much of the difference you can hear between the vowels of English today and other languages like Spanish and French. No one knows why the change took place. No one knows why it began when it did. But we do know what happened. Sound changes act on phonemes and not on individual words. Remember, a phoneme is the smallest distinctive unit of sound. If the phoneme E undergoes a change, that change affects all words that have that sound. It's customary to arrange vowels on a 4-sided grid like the one displayed here. Think of it as a stylized cross-section of a mouth. Vowels pronounced near the top of the mouth are called high vowels, such as E and U. Vowels pronounced with the tongue lowered near the bottom of the mouth are low vowels, such as A. Front vowels are pronounced near the front teeth, such as E and A. Back vowels have the tongue positioned to focus the sound in the back of the mouth, such as O and U. Around the year 1400, the English language had 7 long vowels. Remember, the change affected only the long vowels, not the short vowels. Here are the vowels of English around the year 1450. Raven, A. Shape, E. Sel, E. Tiger, E. Goat, O. Goose, O. Moose, U. Let's begin with a change from A to A with help from a raven. The sound of A is a bit unusual unless you're from South Boston. Pak ya ka in Havad Yad, raven. Its pronunciation shifted forward in the mouth to the familiar sound of A, as in bad, or as you would say in 1450, raven. Another 2 vowels changed at about the same time, 1450. They were high vowels, and before 1450 these sounds were pronounced E, tiger, and U, moose. They changed from simple vowels to diphthongs, with a schwa as the first element, oi and ew, toiger, oi, and mouse, ew. This change was crucial because it left the 2 top positions empty, and because E and U are common vowels in human languages everywhere, there was pressure, you might say, to fill those phonetic spaces with something else. The next stage took care of it. Once the 2 highest positions were vacant, they were soon filled by the next highest vowels. Before 1500, sheep and goose were pronounced with the vowels E, shape, and O, goose. Around 1500, their pronunciation moved up to become sheep, E, and goose, U, which is how they are pronounced today. This stage had far-reaching consequences. Once these 2 vowels moved to a higher position, the pattern of raising was established. All the other vowels in a lower position jostled to change too. It's as though language abhors a vacuum, and once the phonetic spaces for E and U were vacated in the first stage, those positions were available for the next highest vowels to move up. And once those positions were vacated, the next highest vowels moved up, and so on. As part of this chain reaction, the next highest vowels moved up. Before 1600, we had the pronunciation E and O for sel and goat. Sel, E, and goat, O. Around 1600, they were raised to A and O. Sail, A, and goat, O. Once the open E of E was raised, the vowel A now occupied by raven, moved to take its place. So raven, becomes reven, Let's pause here a moment to see how much has changed. Remember, at this point, around 1600, the changes to the vowels have taken about 150 years to occur. It's a very short time for such extensive changes. We have 2 diphthongs and 5 monophthongs. Oi, tiger, mouse, sheep, goose, sail, goat, raven. These are the vowels used by Shakespeare and his contemporaries. These are the vowels the first English settlers to North America used in their speech. Around 1700, the diphthongs oi, tiger, and mouse, with schwa as their first element, changed to a diphthong with a, which is what they are today, tiger, I, and mouse, ow. Next, the phoneme that began as sail, and later raised to sail, was raised yet again to seal. This change is strange, because words showing 2 distinct phonemes now are merging into the same phoneme. All the other changes in the Great Vowel Shift maintained the distinction between one phoneme and the next, but not this one. This is why today in English we have some words with different spellings but identical pronunciations, such as meat, and see. In pairs like this, each word originally had a different phoneme for the vowel, and they remained distinct through most of the vowel shift. But at the very end, the vowel formerly known as open E, illustrated by seal, was raised one last time. Do you remember the first vowel we considered? Raven does. She's a smart bird, wicked smart. Her vowel is raised one final time, from to a. Raven, a.